Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the Divinely Guided Tarot and I am bringing you a reading for the sign of Capricorn. So before I go ahead and get started in this video, I do want to say welcome to anyone who's new. I'm glad that you were here trusting me enough to deliver Spirit's message to you here today. And if you're returning, I want to say thanks and welcome back. But with all of that being said, I do want to get straight into your reading, see what messages are coming through for you. So let's see what's going on, Capricorn, what energies are coming through, what's happening, maybe clarify some things that may be happening in your life. Okay, straight off the bat, we're seeing the Two of Cups in reverse. See if that'll focus. Okay, and typically when we see the Two of Cups in reverse, it really has to do with this energy of feeling like something is not performing in perfect harmony right now. Okay, something feels a little bit off to you. And we'll dive further into that later in the reading. But there's something, it's just the energy's off. It doesn't feel right to you. It feels like there's a shift in the dynamic here. Okay, whether it's a dynamic between you and someone else, or it's just certain environments, like a home environment or a work environment, something feels like it's shifted. Okay, and you're picking up on this energy right now. And I do feel like you're worrying about it. So you're kind of just walking around. It feels very tense. You feel very on edge. Okay, and you might be feeling like the dynamic isn't as open as it used to be. Okay, but let's see what else is coming through, because I do want to see what that is all about. What other energies do we have for Capricorn? Okay, Two of Swords. Okay, and I do want to make a note. I did do a first take of your reading, and this exact card came out for you. So this is meant for you, okay? My camera decided to shut off in the middle of that. It was the first card I pulled for you, and it's coming out again. So this message needs to be told to you guys right now. Okay, so the Two of Swords, it's about making a decision that feels very uneasy for you. It's a decision that leaves you feeling very confused, and you're very indecisive about what to do. You don't know which way to turn. You feel like either way you go, there's going to be some sort of turbulence or, again, that tension feeling. There's something here that you don't feel. You're not going to feel that sense of accomplishment after you make the decision. You don't think that if you make this decision, you will get some sort of ease each way you go. Because usually in decisions, you know, one's the easy way out, one's the, you know, more difficult one to do. But for this, they kind of seem on the same level here for you. We're not going to take these too many. All right, Spirit. What other messages do we have here for Capricorn? Capricorn, I do feel like this is weighing on you a lot. You know, like there's just like heaviness. You're very like scared to approach this situation, this dynamic, the environment. It's just very like off-putting, you know, and you kind of want to like stay away from it, but it's something that I feel like you really can't stay away from. You kind of have to look it in the face like every single day. And I think that's also making your decision really difficult. My goodness, I cannot shuffle for anything today. Okay, so This card's coming out in the neutral, so we'll leave it. It is the Knight of Coins, also known as the Knight of Pentacles. And we're seeing this in the neutral position, and the way I like to read these is it can go either way depending on your situation. For some of you, it's going to resonate in the upward position. For some of you, it's going to resonate in the downward position. But I also like to think that it's a decision that you get to make. Okay, are you going to make it in the upright or the downright position? All right. So the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, so if we're looking at it like this, it has to do with this feeling of feeling very responsible for something. It's using your time effectively. It's being very efficient with the things going on in your life. So this could look like, in your spread so far, being efficient is maybe making like a pros and cons list for that decision that you have to make in making it. Because the longer you put off this decision, the longer you're making it harder for you to kind of resolve this uneasy dynamic that we have here. However, in the reverse position, we're seeing very much an energy of, I don't want to deal with it, so I'm going to put it off to the side. I'm just going to brush it under the rug. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to be very lazy when it comes to being, efficient. So which way you're going to take it, or which way resonates for you? Are you somebody who likes to deal with an issue head on? Or are you sort of someone that likes to shy away from it and just see if things will resolve on its own? Okay, we're seeing the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse, it's this energy that there's just, it's very much an energy that, again, you don't want to deal with it. It's also an energy that you kind of want to buck up against in the sense, and I know that those sound very contradictory, but it's something that you either want to buck up against and, kind of let the situation know, no, I have total control of this. I can get through it, and I'm gonna get through it. But also, I feel like whatever way that you usually deal with conflict, essentially, and how you deal with making decisions, I feel that there's going to be a new way that you're going to approach this specific decision. And that's why I was saying, are you more of a person that faces things head on, or are you more of a person that shies away? If you're kind of someone that says, you know what, that's for another day, I feel like with this, you're going to be very much in this energy of, no, I need to face this head on. I need to deal with it now. And I think you're going to be very surprised with the outcome here, Capricorn. That's really what the Hierophant is all about. It's just making sure you're going about something in a new way. And it could be a positive way, it could be a negative way. Maybe you usually deal with things head on, but this you let simmer and you kind of leave it. You might go, oh, you know what? Maybe I should have dealt with it like I did everything else. But I do think that there's going to be a positive effect to this. Let's see if Spirit can back that up. Okay, we're seeing the Emperor again. That's the card of control. Okay, you're taking total control of this situation, Capricorn. You're not just letting everyone else in every circumstance control your life. You're controlling this at this time. You're being that authority figure and stepping up to the plate and saying, this is what I want to do. I want to resolve this. It's making me feel uneasy. I don't like this feeling of tension. I don't like this energy that's off, and we need to get to the bottom of why the energy is off. Okay, another neutral card. We have the Hermit in neutral position. All right, Spirit, one more card for Capricorn. Okay, we're getting two. Spirit said no, you're getting two. Okay. So we're seeing the Star card and the Knight of Cups as well. Okay, so first to address this Hermit, again, it's in the neutral position. So it can go either way, but the Hermit, it's all about that energy of just listening to your instinct, okay? Listening to that inner guidance that you have, the intuition, okay? It's very much the gut feeling. What feeling are you getting from this? What decision are you leaning more towards? What decision do you feel is more right to you? Not right to everybody else, but right to you. Because I do feel that you might be asking a lot of people for advice at this time, and you kind of, when you ask these people for advice, you want them to say something or agree with something that you have to say, but they're always saying the other thing. So it's like you're hoping for them to tell you, oh, you should go confront that person, have a conversation, or open the line of communication. Or you might be hearing, oh, just leave it, see how it is. And deep down, you're hoping that they're just gonna, I guess, confirm what you already feel like you need to do. But Capricorn, deep down, you know what you need to do at this time. All right, and that's why we're seeing that Knight of Cups energy. Okay, let me bring this closer. We're seeing this Knight of Cups energy because you're not listening to what other people have to say. Okay, you're not letting everybody's advice and opinions cloud your judgment right now. You want clarity for yourself. You want that calmness, that, good energy dynamic here. And so you're really going to be listening to your instinct right now, but also you're going to be following your heart, what feels right to you. Okay? And that, what feels right to you, looks different for everybody else. Some people are going to handle it differently. Okay, and then we also see the Star as well. The Star is the card of faith. It's really much believing and hoping that there will be resolution, that there will be a positive outcome, that balance will be restored here. Okay, and what I also like to note about the Star card is whatever happens at the end of this situation, you're going to be feeling very rejuvenated, revitalized, okay? It's going to bring a lot of, it's like a breath of fresh air, essentially. Okay, but I do want to use another deck here. I want to see which one I'm going to use. We'll do the messages from Spirits of Nature Oracle. I don't use this deck often, but I do want to see what we got going on here. All right, Capricorn, let's see. I'm going to go ahead, shuffle this so I don't mess up the tarot spread. All right, what messages do you have for Capricorn Spirit? Okay, right off the bat. Okay, we get into, right off the bat, we get the Dandelion card, which is the card of healing, and the Crystal Quartz card, which is the card of focus, okay? So Spirit's just reminding you, you need to stay focused with this right now, because if you don't deal with it, either way, you're going to have to deal with it, okay? Even if you're going to choose the path of just keeping quiet, you do have to actively be thinking about how you want to advance, in this situation. Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, you need a plan of action. So stay focused, but also this experience is going to be very healing for you. I do think that you're going to be learning a very important lesson right now. And again, like I said, with that, Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles energy, there's something here about like you get to make a choice here. Okay, and you're also going to be going about this decision in a very new way. You're going to be approaching it from a new angle. So I do think that it's going to test you. It's going to challenge you. But you're going to leave with a very important message after that. Okay, so let me move that up here. And I want to go ahead and draw. We're going to get some cards from every deck here. It's Capricorn. I want to make sure we're getting a full Monty here, right? Okay, what keywords does Capricorn need? Okay, we have the card of self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, again, this whole experience, I feel like, is going to rejuvenate you. You're going to be learning lessons, and as a result, when all of this blows over, you're going to feel very good about yourself. And I know I said in the beginning that you might not have that sense of accomplishment, you know, upon making that decision. I do think that once everything gets resolved, you're going to look back and go, you know what, that was difficult for me to do. I'm glad I did it. This is what I learned, and I can face other things head on. I can approach other decisions because now I know that it, you know, went the way that I wanted it to, or not wanted it to, but it played out in my favor. I did it once, I can do it again. That type of attitude, all right? And the last deck we're going to draw from is the Romance Angels Oracle cards, just to see a little bit into your love life, because I feel like for some of you, it's either like a work decision or has to do with like another person. But for some of you, I think it has to do with someone that you're romantically involved with. So Capricorn, messages for Capricorn. Okay, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so if you are dealing with someone romantically and you know, that's been resonating for you, it seems to be like a past life connection, okay? It could be like a twin flame type of situation. And the whole point is that you kind of go alongside each other and you relearn things, you unlearn certain things. You help each other grow, and sometimes it's uncomfortable. And I do see that happening for you, Capricorn. And the next card that's coming out for you is Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, so again, like I said, this might be the hardest decision that you have to make. It might be very hard for you to kind of accept that you have to make this decision because you feel like, oh, we would have never gotten here. But Spirit's asking you to just make the effort. You really got to push yourself through this, and it's going to elevate you. Elevate this connection, elevate the dynamic. It's going to be very healing for you. But Capricorn, I hope you gained some sort of clarity with this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know down below in the comment section. But with all of that being said, I will see you all in next week's video. Thanks for watching.